And the capital went off.
Oh, we did it!
Now, if you just watch how this whole interaction is between them two, you can clearly tell that this was set up. She was probably already proposed to. They've already done this. And they recreated it for the live. She knew just, I promise you he didn't go to Jared. So, I mean, she was playing along with this, and it was horrible acting, so you can tell that this was all made up. Now, my issue with that is that they're willing to do this, a special moment like this, recreating it for live purposes, for views, clicks, whatever, comments. So they're willing to do that and lie to you, their viewers, their audience. What else are they willing to lie to you about?
Whoa, mountain, calm it down. That's not what we're looking for here.
But he ain't backing down, no, not today.
But seriously, Mark, you can go f yourself.
Yo, Drake. What up? I got something to say.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Boo Bites on the Paranormal. Today we are going to learn how a real investigation should happen. We're going to use the paranormal diva himself, Mark, from Fuck Row TV. Just kidding, guys. When I saw this video come out, this infuriated me. And it wasn't necessarily that he went after Side-Eye Guy because, you know, Side-Eye Guy is a big boy. Joe's a big boy. And, you know, they can defend themselves and this and that and the other thing. But you know, we all talk a little bit of shit about channels, and we got to expect that sometimes channels are going to come back at us. But what this guy did was beyond that. When you went after and called their proposal fake, you completely crossed the line. So today we're going to look into your channel a little bit and see exactly how us as paranormal investigators should behave. Have you ever noticed how the worst investigators always want to lecture people on how real investigations work? For one, Side-Eye Guy said this is his second investigation. He said it right in the beginning of his damn video.
Before we get started, a disclaimer for the rest of the video. This is my second ever investigation, if you even want to be kind enough to call this an investigation.
Why did you even react to this? Because it wasn't an analysis. I mean, and Joe already blew everything you said out of the water in his video, which I can't link anymore because videos have been taken down and it is what it is. So today, we're going to look into you a little bit and see why you hate debunkers so much. We do have one rule in today's video while watching this guy, is that we are only going to use the words against him that he has used against Side-Eye Guy and Joe and Dawn. So if you hear me sound nasty or get nasty, it's only because he's already used those words, so we've laid that on the table that that's what's acceptable. So let's go ahead and start.
Side-Eye Guy, you absolutely suck.
You suck.
Ooh, dramatic.
The things I do to earn money.
See, that tells us everything. What's up, guys? This is Mark, and I'm a real paranormal investigator, and we're going to be watching the Side-Eye Guy's video when he did a live at the Conjuring house. Now, typically, I'm a very big fan of the Side-Eye Guy, but something just rubbed me a little bit wrong on this video, so let's check it out and you'll get my own thought.
Okay, Side-Eye Guy is a debunker and a YouTuber. He will admit that. That's not a slam against him. We love the Side-Eye Guy here. We wouldn't, obviously this guy says he did, but I don't believe that. We're big fans of Seg, but he does this for YouTube. He's an entertaining channel. He's funny. It's okay to have fun sometimes. The Side-Eye Guy is effing hilarious. So for you to treat him like he's actually on a real paranormal investigation when he's doing an entertaining live session, they did a whole bunch after this that was actual real investigation. This kind of was. But in a funny way, because that's what he does to appeal to his audience. He said it himself. It's his second investigation. So, man, you can't cut him some slack. Maybe he needs to go to the Mark School of Paranormal Investigations.
Touching my name. It said in the name of Jesus. That's weird. I pointed in name.
And if he did that, maybe he would have brought some cat balls, a spirit talker, some flashlights. You know, very, very dependable scientific equipment. Dickless. And yes, I can say that because he used it.
Well, we're going to see about that because there's something at the very end of the video that kind of tells me that maybe everything that they do and say is not on the up and up. We'll see.
So, before we get started, a disclaimer for
That's
the
where
rest
you
of the
fucked
video.
up and crossed
This
the
is my
line.
second ever investigation, if you even want to be kind enough to call this an investigation.
This is definitely not a real paranormal investigation.
But
Well,
in
he
this
just
Conjuring
flat
House
out told
basement
ya.
solo sit down, I am a bit of a twat, so why not just act like a bit of a twat? Lastly, before we get started in the basement, I have to ask you all to please stay till the very end of this video, because the finale is nothing short of spectacular, and I promise you that's not me bullshitting, just to help with my audience retention.
And I ask you to watch my video all the way through so I can disprove everything that is happening in that clip at the very end. And it's exactly why I don't believe anything that that other team has to say.
Let me ask you this, jackass. How do you debunk a proposal? And what the hell does that have to do with a paranormal investigation anyway? That is so beyond the line that you crossed. It's not even funny. It's ridiculous. And that's why people are going to come at you. Because you brought attention to yourself by doing this, and then we go and look at your channel and realize, holy crap, this guy is, what words can we use? This guy is inbred.
All sorts of shit here, guys.
Yeah, there was another bang, but it sounds like it's inside.
The REM pod's going off.
Oh, God. What the f was that sound? Did you hear that? That was a voice.
Is this Robert? If this is Robert. It's Robert! Holy shit! It is! Robert, turn that off if that's you. Catball!
Oh my god, cat ball and
Robert,
fucking
if that's you,
flashlight.
turn it off. Catball where?
We got a cat ball here.
Yeah. And flashlight. Turn that
Flashlight.
off for us, bud. Robert, is that you?
Oh my god!
That is f***ing awesome.
Wow.
What are
Oh
you
my
doing
God,
out there again,
bro?
bro?
Flashlight. Yeah.
The fact that he's just starting off with jokes between another YouTuber and that Conjuring House is kind of silly. What does that have anything to do with the ghost there? What does that have anything to do with the Conjuring House? Absolutely nothing. He needs to try to build some rapport initially. Maybe he introduced himself already, maybe he didn't. He probably just called himself the side-eye guy, so we'll see.
You crack me up because here you are, you're just assuming things. If you are a real paranormal investigator, you know a lot of times the side humor and making jokes and that happens. If you're not kidding around like that, which I'm sure there's footage of you doing that, seriously,
Yep, there is.
I wouldn't doubt it. Again, I don't even know which hand to use at this point.
Nothing. You better not let me catch you having fun and cracking jokes in your shit. Gigs up. I already have.
A lot of maxi pads.
Maxi pads. Yeah, I guess if we have a problem, we're covered. We're padded. Didn't.
Okay, so I'm having a look at the. Hi, Nightmare Nation. Hi, Weeping, of course. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. I don't know. You tell me. What should I ask?
As you can see, this was very well thought out.
So for anybody that doesn't know, the Conjuring House, much like every other haunted location, they charge you a fee to investigate and stay there all night. It's about $2,000, somewhere in that ballpark, for him to be there tonight. And he came ill-prepared, has no idea what he's doing, has no idea what questions to ask, after he's already gotten a history lesson and a tour of the place, and he still doesn't know what he's doing? Why are you even there?
I've got a...
He's there because I feel it's important as a debunker to actually go out and investigate and see what it's actually like. So that's why he's there. It's his second investigation. No, he's not prepared. I mean, he's not an investigator, but he wants to go on investigations so that he can comment, you know, on his content that he does. I don't understand why that's so hard for you to understand. I think this is a whole clout chasing thing. I think you're trying to get him to react to you, thinking that people are going to go watch your video, although you did take it down. So I don't know. I really, really feel like there's some kind of ulterior motive here. So let's crack on and...
weird mask on my face that's probably more creepy than you guys.
How would you feel if someone came into your house and told you you were creepy? Would you want to talk to them? I certainly wouldn't. It seems like he forgets the fact that spirits and ghosts are nothing but humans that were once alive and now they're dead. And he's going in there calling them creepy and talking about a silly mask. How do you expect to get any kind of activity or any communication with whoever is there when you're acting in this way?
Don't you dare let me catch you calling any location that you go to creepy. Don't you dare. Don't do it, Mark. Come on, you're better than that.
God, this is creepiest place that I've ever been. Oh, it's weird up here. It just got so f***ing weird. This is spooky. I'm seriously freaked out right now. This is really freaky. Cat ball's going off. It's freaky up here. Scary. This place is so scary.
Yes.
We might even title this the scariest night of our lives, maybe.
There are like a couple of footsteps happening upstairs, but I can hear something just sort of ticking behind the camera. But it very much just sort of sounds like the house settling kind of noises.
More than likely what he's hearing are the other investigators upstairs walking back and forth and making a whole lot of noise, which again, if they were a real paranormal investigation team, why would they be walking around and making all this noise while they know he's down here trying to do an investigation by himself? Doesn't really make any sense.
So Joe has already proven you wrong on this point, so I wish it was still up so people could see this. But don't you dare let me catch you walking around above another team or them walking around below you, contaminating all your investigations. Don't let me catch you. Ha, already did.
So I'm here. Can you show yourself on this camera? Can you show me where you're at? God, this is creepiest place that I've ever been.
Did somebody use a Ouija board here? If someone used a Ouija board here, touch a piece of equipment.
By myself. Just here. Just walking around. I think we're behind me. I hear them downstairs messing with everything. I just locked myself in here. If there's anybody here, can you come over and touch that light? Or you can touch this little light source right here. You can even push it.
Anybody with us right now, can you touch this piece of equipment?
There's a little girl.
Little girl around you.
No.
I'm hearing weird sounds. Who's making that noise back there? Oh, do you hear that?
Just fucking hear like a...
I don't know if that was a knock.
A knock. I heard a
Look,
knock.
it was a knock, but that was from the guy upstairs. But I thought it was like a...
No, that knock, that's not me.
That wasn't you?
No.
No way, dude.
Yeah, we definitely heard a knock.
No, I'm hearing it. That's not me.
That was right behind me, dude.
Alright, I think everyone wants me to say this, so let's just do it early. It's the Grim Reaper down here.
It's just side-eye guy being funny. That's what he does.
Any Grim Reapers? That's not the Grim Reaper, but just maybe look like the Grim Reaper.
This is about the stupidest thing I've ever heard in a paranormal investigation.
Bro, I've watched your channel. I've seen way stupider.
So basically what it seems like is he's just more concerned with entertaining his fans on YouTube rather than actually investigating. Now, if you don't understand, there's a whole story behind this Grim Reaper crap. Now, I don't have any problem with the fact that he's teasing and making fun of paranormal investigators, as they shouldn't take themselves very seriously. I surely don't take myself very seriously, but I do take
that's bullshit.
paranormal investigating very seriously. I take the locations that we go to very seriously, and I take the way I speak to the spirits very seriously. And he's making a big joke out of this, and it really hurts the community, and it just makes us look bad, and it makes himself look like a jackass, and he's pretty much just making himself out to be a
No, what makes the community look like a jackass are people running around with cat balls saying that it's proof of the afterlife. People using flashlights that has been debunked by so many freaking people it's not even funny. Your REM pod, too. There's something wrong with your REM pod because that goddamn thing goes off all the time. I watched one of your lives and the thing went off. I should have timed it because it was almost every so often, let's say 10 minutes, for example, that thing went off. That you don't question to, like, maybe look at your equipment and say, hey, is this freaking thing broke? Like, why is this going off every 10 minutes? And I believe it was the temperature indicator. So is it by a vent in your house? And that's what's setting it off. I don't know. But your REM pod, get that shit fixed because it's broke. You homeless, mask-wearing whore. He used those words, so it's fair game. Okay, so it's fair game then when your stupid ass cat balls go off to say, oh my God, it's a demon. We were attacked by a demon. Look at your thumbnails. The scariest night of our lives. It's such clickbaity bullshit. Trapped by a demon, attacked by a demon. You know, this, God, I'm so tired of that. Just stop.
Again, if you know, you know. And if you do know, maybe go buy some Grim Reaper merchandise. Yes, I really am that shameless.
I got to get me one of those
Yeah,
shirts.
guys, go buy my merchandise. Go spend some money. Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here to sell t-shirts. We're not here to do a real paranormal investigation. I'm not sure why I'm here at all. I'm just here to sell merchandise and act like a clown and treat the ghosts here like they're circus animals. What a dipshit.
What's wrong with Side-Eye Guy selling a few t-shirts? He's on a live stream. It's entertaining. He's trying to entertain people that are watching. They did a real investigation after this. Just wait till their freaking videos come out. God. You stack of monkey shit, and that's on the approved list because you said it.
Stick it to the man.
As you can see, there were a couple of EMF readers on the floor right next to me, but with the mask on, I couldn't really see them in my field of vision. However, I'm pretty sure they didn't go off at any point.
Now, what's interesting about the EMF readers that are on the floor, now there's been tons of videos from supposed debunkers who are all friends with this guy. They all talk, they all have the same mindset on ghost hunting, and they claim that EMF readers and REM pods, all these devices don't work. So if they don't work, why does that team have two of them down there with them? Because they obviously believe in them. So you can't have both. Either these things work and they're useful for ghost hunting, or they don't work at all and you're just using them for a video. Why? So can you explain to me why you're using them and why you have them if every one of your friends say these things don't work?
So I will be happy to address that for you, Mark. No one has said they don't work. They do, in fact, detect EMF. What has been said is that that doesn't mean it's a ghost. Because your damn K2 meter goes off does not mean it's a ghost. It means some kind of EMF field has crossed in front of that thing. And not just the K2 meters, but the EMF detectors. They work for what they're designed to do. They're designed to detect EMF fields. That's what they're designed to do. No one's saying they don't do that. What we're saying is that doesn't mean there's a goddamn ghost. And when people communicate with K2 meters, and there's so many things that set them off. Like it's like the flashlights. It's been debunked so much. They're so inaccurate. And for people to claim that they're communicating with ghosts with a K2 meter is just asinine. You make me want to smoke. Damn.
I'm pretty sure that's someone who's like opening a door up there, because that sounds like a door opening.
Yeah, so that's exactly what's happening. You can clearly hear that someone is still upstairs. They're walking around, going to the bathroom, going outside, whatever the hell it is they're doing, which is, again, very unprofessional of them if they're claiming to be this, professional team when they're just walking around while he's down here trying to investigate. So either A, they don't respect paranormal investigating, or B, they don't respect the side-eye guy who's down here trying to investigate by himself. You tell me, what do you think?
I'd be happy to tell you what I think. So, have you ever watched Joe? Have you ever watched his channel? I mean, for you to say what you're saying about him and his investigations, like, you clearly haven't watched the dude. Joe has more integrity in his frickin' pinky than you have. I don't know. Sorry they didn't attend your Academy of the Paranormal, where, it's probably called God's Paranormal Academy, hosted by Mark. Whoa. What?
There's a succubus next to you saying, "Thanks, Josh, you prick."
Josh is a prick, for the record.
But seriously, Josh M., you are a prick.
It just seems like he's more interested in communicating with his fans on the live and actually trying to investigate. So, I mean, what are you even doing here? Just stay at home.
Later.
You're making the paranormal field just look silly. You debunkers like to say that the fake channels are hurting the paranormal field, but in fact, I believe it's the debunkers that are actually hurting the paranormal field way more than anything that the fakers are doing.
Pause. How can you even make a statement like that? How are fakers not hurting the paranormal field? Like, big time. And not just fakers, but people that are just dead wrong, that use the cat balls and the flashlights and the spirit apps and all that crap that you guys use. Like, that's what's damaging the paranormal field. And I'm going to tell you right now, as one that has done private residential cases, a lot of these people watch YouTubers. They watch people like you, and they think that the bullshit that they're seeing on your channel is real. And then they think they've got a haunting, so they come to us, and we have to talk them down. I've done so many cases where people have been influenced by fake channels, and you tell them that that stuff's fake and show it to them, and they're like, huh. So don't blame debunkers for the problem in the paranormal field, because most debunkers actually believe, but we just don't believe all the crap that is claimed. And I'm telling you, you have no idea on what my background is, but it is in residential casework, and you guys are affecting the paranormal field way more than debunkers. So shut up, you, what's on the list? Brainless stack of monkey shit.
Oh, that generator keeps making noises! Why don't you freak me out some more?
So I don't know if this is something that they can or cannot turn off. I've never been to the Conjuring House, so I'm unaware. But in other videos that I've seen of the Conjuring House, I've never heard a generator go off. So I assume that you probably can turn it off. The fact that they didn't shows me their lack of professionalism. They clearly just don't know what they're doing. And that goes for the side-eye guy and all these teams there. Correct me if I'm wrong. If that's on all the time, they can't do anything about it, then my apologies.
I have issues with that because you don't hear what's it, and you've never experienced it. You're talking about a generator, and he says it's creeping him out. maybe do you not realize they don't control if that generator gets turned on or off? The people that own the house are going to be the ones that determine if that gets turned on or off. They may have asked to turn it off, and depending on if it was cold outside, maybe they couldn't turn it off because they had to keep heat going.
Yeah, it's...
So the issue I have with this is that either he's just not taking this serious at all, or he actually does believe some of the nonsense that he sees in the videos that he reviews, where they have all this crazy stuff and all this stuff, even from the Conjuring House stuff, moving around, flying. Those kind of things are extremely rare. You can have things move.
You think the side-eye guy, a very, very skeptical person, is being fooled by these fake channels? Come on, man. Come on! That's my tribute to George Lopez.
You can have crazy sounds and noises, but a lot of that stuff you see in these videos is completely made up, and it doesn't really happen. And I'm just not sure if he quite even understands
I'm sure
that.
He does.
Or if he's just thinking this is a whole big joke and he just doesn't care.
Take the mask off my face. Please, respectfully, please take the mask off my face.
I'm going to spare you all the long wait. A ghost didn't take my mask off.
Well, duh.
The things I do to earn money, Jesus Christ. I can't really blame my dad, to be honest.
See, that tells us everything. The things he does to make money. That's it.
He's being honest
That's his
about
whole
it.
purpose for any of this.
He's not hiding it.
Now, he might have spent $2,000 and whatever, airfare and all this other stuff, but he's clearly making all of that money back, plus some. Otherwise, he would have never done this. He's in this for the money only. So any of his viewers who take anything that he says serious, just like any of the other debunkers, who take anything that they say serious, it's because they are doing this for money.
Nope.
That's it.
Nope.
Views. Nope. And a lot of you subscribe to other things, Patreons, and send him money. For what? He doesn't do anything.
Okay, we should probably talk about something real quick. So this whole notion of you're inaccurate because you do things for views and clicks. I mean, that's what YouTube is all about, if we're being perfectly honest. Now, yes, I've started to make a little bit of money, maybe 2 cents an hour at the most. I mean, I put a lot more hours into this than if this was a business model, it's failing big time. I do this because I'm passionate about it. I do this because I love doing this. The side-eye guy, I'm sure, is the same way. Obviously, he likes doing this. And so there's nothing wrong with if you're clickbaiting and putting the scariest night of our lives or real demon attack caught on tape, in your thumbnails, like, maybe your channel does. That's way more tacky than what Side-Eye Guy does. He flat out says everything straight up what he's about. He clearly states he's making money doing this. And second of all, Side-Eye Guy came here with his family to do a family trip, and he did some paranormal stuff while he was here. So this trip wasn't motivated by making money. This trip was actually to come and see his in-laws, if I'm correct in that. So just stop with your self-righteous bullshit, you mask-wearing whore. That's on the list.
I want to talk to the Griffin Park.
Seriously, no shame whatsoever.
Yeah. Seriously, sorry guys, I can't do this. This is ridiculous.
Oh, here comes a list of curse words we can use.
Mine no good, riding 4 punches low life, snake licking, dirt eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, sucking, blood, dog kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, harmless, fabulous, bug eyed, strip legged, mask wearing, horn headed stack of monkey shit.
Go on, give me a little poke. Give me a wet willy.
Okay, so either get your own act and stop ripping off the shape, or that is a dig at the shape. And brother, I feel sorry for you because I am way nicer than what he's going to be. I'm really expecting a shape video to come out about your channel.
Give me a purple apple. Give me a wedgie. Give me a flick.
It's all funny.
I mean, I wish they would. Don't you? I wish they would. There'd be nothing more satisfying right now than seeing him being lifted out of the chair, getting a wedgie. But come on, guys. That's just Hollywood. That's YouTube. That kind of thing just doesn't happen. And it's not going to happen. I'm sorry.
So this is woke Jeff speaking. Are you actually advocating for violence against the side-eye guy? Like, that's not cool, bro. Okay, this part right here is where you screwed up. This is where you put a target on your back to get scrutinized and to have people look into your channel. When you went personal with this, you crossed a freaking line, dude. Like, you crossed a line. And this is what set a lot of people off.
Because something special is about to happen.
This is kind of how we met through the documentary, and kind of come full circle.
Yeah.
I can't speak. Jeez.
Clearly he's nervous, so this wasn't staged.
I think there's only one thing to do. One thing left to do.
Brainless, ignorant, inbred. It's all
Oh
on
my
the list.
gosh.
Mm-hmm. Would you?
Yes.
This was so fun to watch. Like,
Oh my
this
gosh.
was so cool.
And we're live. Okay.
Yeah, and we're live. Of course.
Okay. He didn't go to Jared. I promise.
And the cat ball went off.
Oh, we did it!
So here's my hot take for this.
Oh, please don't.
Now, first off, let me say congratulations to you two. I don't know any of them. I know I've talked a lot of crap about them as paranormal investigators, but I don't know them personally, so congratulations if you see this video. But...
Okay, right there. When you use the word but, everything you said before that becomes bullshit in your opinion. So let's listen to what you have to say. And keep your congrats to yourself, because I'm sure they don't want it.
Now, if you just watch how this whole interaction is between them two, you can clearly tell that this was set up. She was probably already proposed to. They've already done this. And they recreated it for the live. She knew just, I promise you he didn't go to Jared. So, I mean, she was playing along with this, and it was horrible acting, so you can tell that this was all made up. Now, my issue with that is that they're willing to do this, a special moment like this, recreating it for live purposes, for views, clicks, whatever, comments. So they're willing to do that and lie to you, their viewers, their audience. What else are they willing to lie to you about?
That's disgusting. Like, seriously, man. So your big finale, you put it at the end and you told people to watch to the end. This was your big moment, your big proof that they're liars, is you debunked a fucking proposal. What is wrong with you, dude? Like, that's gross. That is really, really gross. I feel like I look like little Nicky. We gotta get Dana in on this shit and see what she has to say. Let's bring Dana in.
Just looking at the video, I've done video chats with Joe when we've interviewed him, and like on some of the lives I've interacted with him. I'm not with Don so much, but Joe is nervous. He is nervous. I mean, he is like, oh my gosh, okay. Now, and Dawn's reaction is perfectly normal. I believe that's probably the same reaction I would have had when you proposed to me.
They're both.
The part about Jared's and all that, this part irks me, because just because they said that, doesn't mean she may have, they may have went out and he, like, they knew and talked, because if they're good communicators, which they are, they probably went and they had discussed it, like Jeff and I discussed, that we knew it was going to, like, the engagement was going to come. I just didn't know when it was going to come. Honestly, I can say just from knowing Joe, the little that I do, and just knowing how men are, his reactions and everything, he is genuinely nervous about doing that. And Dawn's reaction is a true reaction, because I know when I was proposed to, I think my reaction was pretty much the same as well. Because, I mean, I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when it was coming. Because Jeff, I'm sure he was, okay, he's going to give me a head shake, yes or no. I'm sure you were nervous, and he's going, yes. Even though he knew what I was going to say. He knew. But yes, and they did it on a live. You know what, though? Their fans probably appreciated that special little moment, that because they are so quiet, and they shared that with them. That was a special moment for them that they shared with their fans. What's wrong with that? That doesn't make them a bad investigator, and that doesn't make them fake.
It has nothing to do with paranormal.
No, it's nothing to do with paranormal at all. So why would that make them not a good paranormal investigator?
This fuck nugget tried to debunk a proposal. Let's not lose that as the focus.
Wait. The fuck nugget tried to ruin the proposal. This is what I say. Okay, some people might not know what this one is.
It's not white power.
No, look this one up if you don't know what it is. Everybody knows what that one is. That's all I got to say.
That's a wrap.
My fingers.
Oh, wait, you thought we were done? Oh, no, we got to look into some more of this guy's stuff. We're going to do a very, very brief overview of some of their investigations and react to them, and we got a couple debunks too. So stick around. It ain't over yet.
So this spirit, I need to tell you about this spirit, dude. I'll wait until after the investigation.
They're getting more stuff downstairs now, so I'm gonna head back down. It seems like whatever was here is dissipated.
You were born in the 1700s?
So let's head back down.
So this one is entitled, "We Took a Medium to a Demonic Cabin. Insane Paranormal Activity." So I did watch the entire video. There is absolutely nothing than what they say that proves to anything demonic here. So it's kind of funny. And their psychic medium, like, I don't know, sketchy. So we've showed part of this before in the video, and this is him up in the attic, literally right above them, while they're making all that noise downstairs, and he's making all that noise upstairs. Both upstairs and downstairs are claiming to hear voices, and I mean, you can hear them. They're like super loud downstairs. He's loud upstairs. You can hear him talking in their video. Like, how do you investigate like that? Didn't you just shit on a certain paranormal team didn't you just shit on the side-eye guy for having people above him and how unprofessional it was? And, you know, you're doing the same damn thing. I mean, we showed that earlier, but let's show it again. Because we got to show their reaction. Like, these are all adults, and this is how they react. They have... Well, let's just get into it. Next clip in 3, 2.
Robert, are you still with us? If you're still with us, do something. I know that probably took quite
That's
a bit
their
of
medium.
Energy from you. Can we hear your footsteps again? Are you in the other room?
Robinson.
That's a pretty common name back then. I never knew his last name, but Jesus, look.
Robert Robinson?
So
oh my God!
Okay, yeah, cat balls going on behind you.
Cat balls.
There we go. Look.
Thank you so much.
So your last name? Dude, I don't want to get that familiar. Look at this shit, dude.
More cat balls.
REM pod.
Bro.
I'm by your side.
Okay.
Children.
I'm by your side.
That's why.
Yeah, the children spirits,
bro.
So as you can see, they are freaking out over cat balls, which they have all over the place. They've got 2 Spirit Talker apps open and a couple REM pods. Something is going to go off in that scenario. Guaranteed. And then these adults all freak out like it's a demon. It's laughable.
Dude, this place is different.
Cat ball again.
Oh, more cat balls.
So is there another portal here? Is that why you're here, Robert? Is that why you're visiting again?
Oh, the portal.
Are you visiting because there's another portal?
Of course there's a portal involved.
I don't know why you're visiting me. I can't stand you, dude. Voice.
That's weird. That sounded like that one went off and it didn't.
K2's cat balls.
Light.
Flashlights.
Flashlight.
Okay, turn it off. If that's you, Robert, turn it off. I can feel you all around me, dude. You need to back off a little bit, bro. You're making me feel uncomfortable. Can you turn that off for me? Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, imagine it turned off because that's what they fucking do.
Thank you so much.
I can't believe he came all the way from England again, dude.
So he's claiming the spirit followed him from England.
I don't know. I feel like there's like.
I know. I keep hearing something going on.
There
He did too.
is.
He did too. He said there was something over there.
Careful.
So, look, let's just be straight here. I don't say very often that something is 100% debunked by a certain piece of equipment that you're using on an investigation. However, if in 2024 you're still out there investigating with the maglite flashlight trick, you're faking it. I mean, you're either faking it or you've got your head buried so far in the sand that you have no clue what you're doing and you should stop. And God help me if you were to ever take on a residential case with flashlights. It's been debunked 1,000 times. So, throw them in the fucking garbage.
Okay.
Okay, pay attention to what he's saying here and where he puts the camera.
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna have to check some film later. But I feel like I was in here earlier. And I think I put this ball in that same spot, and that bear fell down. If you want to touch any of them, you can play with them. Right here.
That looks exactly the same as it did before. So I don't know. You guys tell me what you guys think, but that looks exactly the same. Those toys are all in the exact same position as they were before. So, like, you even put it in there and then said, I got to go back and look at the film, and then put the film in there, and it doesn't show anything. That bear didn't fall. It was in the exact same spot. So, I don't know I don't get it. Yeah. In this one, you're going to hear, what they call a disembodied voice. But then after you hear that, I want you to listen, because you can hear 2 other people talking off camera, and it sounds the exact same. I mean, bro, you can't claim disembodied voice when there's other people talking within earshot of your camera. I don't know if you're just a bad editor, if you're faking, or if you're just this bad at what you do. I haven't figured it out yet. And trust me, I've watched plenty. I personally think you're just looking for, YouTube views and clicks, which you bash other people for doing. But I personally think you're trying to be the next Zach Baggins. You look like you're trying to imitate him.
Oh, it's going off again. Look at that. Hi, Stace. What was that?
It's your friends talking.
What is that sound?
You hear him talking right there?
I wonder if you can... Can you come show yourself on camera, Stacy? Come stand here right next to me. Come right over here. Come and say hi. Can you touch that light again for me?
So yeah, you could hear people talking right after he claimed it's a disembodied voice. It's the same voices. I mean, it's okay. You can get through this. Use the Force, Luke.
Can you tell me why you're still here?
No.
Like, do you just enjoy being in this hospital?
I don't know why I'm still here.
Or are you stuck here?
Listen to all the car traffic noise, too.
You see anything moving?
No, cat ball.
There we go.
Boom, big evidence. Bass drop. Cat ball.
Yeah, it's that same cat ball. She likes that one. Let me see if we can get in that shot. There we go. So you like being here? There's another knock.
Probably the people.
Arrest.
Oh, God.
So the knocking too, I mean, since we've already determined, and this is all strung together, I just split it up to commentate on it. We've already determined that there's two people very close by talking to each other. It's, I think it's his girlfriend or wife or something, Sarah, and I'm not going to pick on her because she's not the one talking shit. So, but she is talking to somebody, and at the very beginning of this video, they're in a hotel room talking with a friend that they're going to this place, but yet you never ever see the friend on camera. So I suspect that's who she might be talking to. But I can't prove that. But clearly two people are talking very close to the camera. And it's very, very possible that they made a knock. So you're going to hear a knock when two people are close by and then claim it's something, it's a ghost. Like, stop. Okay, this must be the demonic nun attack that they claim is in the title. Yeah, this one is called Hospital of Horrors Attacked by Demonic Nuns. Pretty sure if you're a nun, you can't be demonic. I mean, I know they did that in a movie, but I'm pretty sure that was fiction. Okay, so let's set this up. You're going to see him scratch himself. Aggressive.
Stacy, was that you?
Did you...
Aggressive.
I said aggressive. Who's being aggressive?
So it's important to put this in here that the spirit talker said aggressive. This is a really, really good example of foreshadowing because watch what he does next. Watch, he's scratching his arm.
What's your favorite hiding place?
It's important in a minute. So, dude just scratches himself. Like, okay. So he just scratches himself. Then he looks down at his arm and says fuck or something because they bleeped it. But then something else happens to distract him from that. So he goes back to the scratch that happened to him as if it just happened. And he didn't edit this out. Like, bad editing, faking, a combination. I don't know.
Look.
There's the
She's
distraction,
right
the REM pod going on.
She's coming to play with the bear.
Ignore the scratch, which would have been the priority if I were doing this.
Do you like the bear? I got goosebumps. Look at my arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Look at that.
Oh, God, yeah. These heart lines.
Still
Are
distracted.
you hiding again?
Watch him. Here it comes.
8.
8. Did I say it 8?
Yeah, 8.
Are you 8? I said you were 7. Maybe I'm wrong. Are you 8 years old? I feel like something is like burning or something on my arm.
Dude.
There's something.
Oh, yeah, you're
You just
all
did
red.
that to yourself. Oh, come
Something
on.
on my arm?
Can you touch my tummy?
Is it red?
You're
Of
getting
course
like
it's red.
a,
You were just scratching it.
What is
like
that?
a rash or something. Or just, it's red.
Yeah,
It's
there's like a
definitely
big
red. You could
there's a
see
big
it.
red spot right there. It's like a itching and burning
Yeah.
sensation.
Kind of like jock itch.
Are you being aggressive?
And see, and that's why they left that in there, that it said aggressive. Because at the very end of that clip, he says, are you being aggressive? Which lines up with the spirit talker, the foreshadowing. He scratches himself, gets distracted by another paranormal event, which is their dumb REM pod going off and whatever else happened. But then he goes back like he just now got scratched. And has to show it on camera, and it's red. And again, fake, bad editing, combination of both. Definitely sensationalism. These guys are sensational as hell. Everything. They're worse or just as bad as like Sam and Colby and the twins. This guy is trying to become a big time YouTuber. in that style of investigating. And he's just really, really bad at it. Hate to break it to you, Mark, but you're not going to be the next Zach, Sam and Colby or Zach Baggins. So don't quit your day job just yet. But anyway, that's all we have time for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'd love to say this was fun to do, but it really wasn't. I watched so much of these guys just to get the right clips and stuff. It's, like I said, they infuriated me when they did the thing with the whole engagement. That really, really set me off. And then his attitude in the comments were just like he is God's gift to the paranormal. And just such a cocky, you know what. So, yeah, don't go watch him. Don't go view his stuff. I've showed you enough. I mean, I went and watched him, I guess, if you really feel the need to. And if you've stuck around this long, this channel is called Haunt Row TV. I didn't want to say it in the beginning because I don't want people to watch part of the video and then go over there and watch his shit and give him views. Because it's really, really shit. But anyway, thanks for watching. The next video, we're going to shout out the members because we got some members this week. That's really, really cool. We got some really cool stuff going on. We announced today that we're going to meet up with Josh in Middle Point School in Ohio and do an investigation with him. So we're looking forward to that. That's going to be on June 1st. And we will see you all on the next one. Thanks for watching.